guys, welcome back to Kingdom Football Channel. So yeah ចឹងនិយាយខ្មែរតិចតិចណា Yeah ចឹងខ្ញុំឃើញថាបងប្អូនអឺ demand សម្រាប់ប្រុសស្អាត Limarin Yeah អត់ត introduce ទេប៉ុន្តែ Yeah ហ្នឹងហើយខ្ញុំឃើញបងប្អូន demand ឲ្យ Bella ហ្នឹង interview គាត់ច្រើនមែនតើអញ្ចឹងថ្ងៃនេះយើងបាន interview ជាមួយគាត់ហើយអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអញ្ចឹងកុំភ្លេច like ហើយនិង share ផងណា Yeah អូខេអញ្ចឹងagain. Hey guys, welcome back to Kingdom Football Channel, which is the first #1 channel that provides you with three things such as entertainment, insight, and opinions. Okay, so today I am with our VIP guest, special guest, Limarin. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. How are you today?
Yeah, pretty good. Happy to be on here.
All right. Yeah. How are you feeling? Are you nervous?
No, I'm feeling fine. Ready for the interview.
Cool. Alrighty. Should we get started?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. All right. So first questions. For the fans who don't know you yet, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, so right now I'm currently playing for 𝗕𝗘𝗟𝗟𝗓. I've been in Cambodia for about 2 years. And yeah, I'm half Cambodian and also I'm half New Zealand. So yeah.
Nice. I thought Australian, no?
No, not Australian.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. All right. How did you miss the important part? How old are you again?
19.
The youngest player.
Yeah.
Ever.
So young.
Yeah. How do you feel being the youngest player in the field?
Well, I don't really like to think about that. I kind of just like to think that like there's just 11 players on the field regardless of their age. So to me, it doesn't really matter. I just focus on doing my job and yeah.
That's a nice way of thinking. Cool. Alrighty. Okay, let's move on to the next question. So how did you first start playing football?
So I started playing when I was 5 years old. So I used to live in Cambodia, like when I was a little kid, but I went to like an international school, so I didn't really speak Khmer. But how I started was first it was my older brother who was playing football, and at the start I didn't want to play football. I really hated it. But I saw my older brother bring back a trophy one time, and that just kind of like sparked something in my mind, and that made me start playing it. So then here we are today.
That's interesting. Yeah, so talking about language, you said you go into the international school. So do you know how to speak Khmer at all?
Now I can understand some things, but I'm definitely not fluent.
Yeah. We're gonna do like you speaking Khmer at the end of the session.
We can try, but we'll see.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah.
Alrighty. But that's an interesting story. That inspiring. That's nice.
Yeah. It's seeing my brother having a trophy that really inspired me to succeed and
Anyway, I didn't know you have like another brother. I thought you have only got like two, you, yourself, and your little brother.
No, so I've got a younger brother, Luca, and I've got an older brother, Jet. They're both into football.
Oh, are they currently playing in football?
Right now my little brother's playing football, and my older brother's a football coach.
Oh.
But they both live in New Zealand.
I see. Is Lucas planning on coming here anytime soon?
He was actually just here for a holiday, and he was training with some teams here, like 𝗕𝗘𝗟𝗟𝗓 and 𝗕𝗘𝗟𝗏𝗧𝗏 Academy. So yeah, he plans to come here after he finishes high school. So yeah.
I see. That's nice. Yeah. How about you though? After you're done with high school, are you continue college in here or what?
Right now, I'm not doing any university study or any college. Right now, I'm just focusing on my football, but I do plan to do it when I'm like in maybe a few years, because I'd like
Yeah,
to do like an online
courses.
university from online courses from New Zealand.
Uh, yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
Hmm. All right. Okay, let's get back into this one. Um, when you're playing, what's your favorite position?
So my favorite position is a central midfielder, more
Central.
specifically a defensive midfielder. So yeah.
Mm, yeah. So my goal in this season is to watch everyone that I interview, like actually play.
Yeah, I'm sure you can do it.
Yeah, yeah. But since you're already in Naga world, we're gonna see each other often.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Alrighty. Okay. So next one, what is your biggest strength?
My biggest strength, I would say, it's my passing ability and awareness.
Awareness? In what way exactly?
Well, usually I'm good at like scanning and like seeing things around me, so I know like where to pass the ball before I get it. And I'd say my
Think
pass,
before you kick.
yeah.
More?
So
You were
I
about
think,
to say something and then I cut you out. What was that again?
yeah. And on top of that, I'd say my passing ability. I quite like to pass short and also pass long.
Hmm. Which one do you prefer more, short or long ball?
Mm. It's probably best not for me not to say, otherwise my opponents will know.
Oh, wait, it depends. All right. It depends on the situation too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I
All
quite like
right.
hitting a long pass like quite like hitting a long pass. So yeah,
Yeah. It's better that way.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, anyway, so you're quite young, you all know that, and you have been going through a transition from academy youth to senior football. How has that been?
Um, it's been quite difficult, especially physically, because I came from when I was training in New Zealand. It's a big, well, like the quality over there in New Zealand is very very good, but except I was playing with an amateur club, and we don't train as much as what we do train here in New Zealand. In
Mm,
Cambodia, sorry. So it's been a big step up physically,
I
like
see.
endurance wise, and yeah,
About emotionally?
emotionally. Mm, no, I think everything's fine.
I see. Strong mentality.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's required that in a football field. You gotta have like techniques,
yeah,
personality, um, emotionally strong,
yeah,
ambitious. Yeah,
of
ambitious
course.
is part of everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like the Phnom Crown. I think they won because of their like technique skills and ambitious. Like the biggest one was ambitious. It was like,
yeah,
I'm gonna get this. And they
yeah,
did. Congratulations to them.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway. Next one. Last season you went to Karawang um on a loan. What experience do you gain from that time?
Uh, I was very fortunate to be able to go to Kirivong. I like really thank everyone who made that happen. Um, one of the biggest, pretty much the biggest thing was getting minutes, getting playing time, and getting experience. And I'm really grateful for Kirivong for giving me that opportunity. Yeah, it was just the playing time.
Yeah.
It was something I really needed at that time.
Yeah. Is there any difference from the team that you played with before and with Karawang?
Are you talking about in New Zealand or
No,
with
no, no,
Bunk?
in Cambodia with Bangkit.
Um, well, I would say Bunk the quality of the players is a bit higher than 𝗕𝗘𝗟𝗏𝗡. But yeah, I really enjoyed 𝗕𝗘𝗟𝗏𝗡 being there. It was a great challenge.
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys train back when there's like these new stadiums going on, and you guys training there at the 𝗕𝗘𝗟𝗏𝗡?
Yeah.
How was the experience there? I'm curious.
Like my experiences in 𝗕𝗘𝗟𝗏.
Mm-hmm.
It was quite difficult because I'm not sure if you guys know, but in 𝗕𝗘𝗟𝗏, there's not really quite a very
A lot of electricity.
no, like it's a very quiet
That
place.
too.
But for me, I like being in a vibrant city like Phnom Penh. So it was quite difficult, but you know, being in 𝗕𝗘𝗟𝗏, it gave me a lot of time to really reflect and focus on my football. There wasn't many like distractions, so it was good. It was a really good experience.
I see. So it's like, so you are a city boy.
Yeah, I quite like being in
Yeah.
a
Talking about a city boy, how would you describe yourself?
I'll say I'm a very disciplined and focused person.
Disciplined and focused person.
Yeah, I really like to. I've really been focusing on my football pretty much like my whole life. So yeah.
I see. Interesting. Yeah, I can tell. Like for a 19 years old, you're like pretty mature, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Is there any players in Cambodia or at any clubs that you look up to?
Right now, there's one player in my club who plays the same position as me, who I really want to learn from, and I think he's a really good player. 𝗕𝗘𝗟𝗟𝗔.
Utah.
He used to play for Army.
Mm.
Yeah, I think. So, I mean, since we play the same position, and also he's older and he's a foreigner and he's got a lot of experience, it's really good for me to. It's a really good opportunity for me to learn from him.
Gain from him, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I've played against him a few times. No, I played against him once, and I saw his quality, and it was really good. So.
Are you
Really
guys
happy.
friends?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, you can like, oh hey, let's go to the field and train. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how you guys normally how does Aaron spend his normal daily life without like no training?
I would say, sorry, no training. So on
Yeah. When it's like when it's not training, when you're not training, and how do you spend your daily life?
I'd say I hang out. I hang out with friends a lot. So yeah, and also like besides that, I like to kind of have my own independent time. I like watching podcasts. I like reading books, and yeah.
How about movies?
Nah, not really. I'm not a big movie fan.
Oh no. Well, yeah, for an IT person myself, movies feels like a waste of time because you're always staring at screen just to stare at more screen. That's crazy.
I'd rather use that time doing something a bit more productive, where I'm like learning something and gaining some knowledge. So
yeah, it's nice. Use your time wisely, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Moving on. Now that you are preparing for League Cup with Naga World, how's the training? How's everything?
the trainings have been really good. The setup and the quality of trainings are amazing. it's very, very difficult physically, but I know that that's gonna make me fitter. So yeah, I'm really happy.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of like, okay, let's just say I did a little bit of stalking.
Yeah.
So I've been seeing a lot of like fitness videos and everything. So are you guys doing more gym work than the ball work? Or
No, it's it's definitely more ball work, but there's definitely times where we will focus on gym work, which is very important. Very, very important.
yeah, is that like 5 times a day or every day? I
Um,
mean, I mean 5 times a week or every day.
well, we train pretty much every day, and we'll have some gym sessions during the week, which are much needed.
That's nice. A lot. I've been using excuses all the time to go to the gym. Okay. Next one. How is the team looking at Naga World? Like, what role, position would you like to play this season?
uh, I'd like to play in midfield in my defensive midfield position, but yeah, the team's looking really good. I think we've got a strong team.
Are you adjusting well with everyone?
Yeah, I really like it. The players there have been very nice to me, and the the attitude of players, they're like very, very good. They really work hard and they want to learn.
Yeah. Like I said, with the little bit of stalking, you guys seems like you're doing amazing. Yeah, like everyone are so friendly and everything, working hard and
Yeah.
so on. Yeah. All right. So, what's your hope for the League Cup? Which is today, right? The League Cups are today. Is it?
I think they're announcing the draw, the groups.
Oh,
Yeah. Of course, like winning is like very important.
of
But
course.
besides that, I'd like to gain some more experience to prepare for the CPL.
Mhm. Nice, I see. So, wait, you have been here for like 2 years now. So you've been playing football for two
Yeah,
years in Cambodia.
yeah. I played football in Cambodia for 2 years. I did used to live here when I think I already said that when I was a
Yeah.
kid, but I was at an international school, so I didn't speak any Khmer. So then
Mm-hmm.
after that, I came back to New Zealand, stayed there for over 10 years, and then I came back in 2020, middle of 2020. Yeah,
COVID time. Seriously?
yeah. That was a very difficult time.
Yeah. So did you play football during that time too? Like training online and
Yeah,
everything?
yeah, of course.
Oh wow. Oh, what's the difficulties back then?
Um, well, the lock, the lockdown.
Lockdown. Yeah.
There was a lockdown during 2021, and I was staying in a little apartment in a room for alone for like 3 weeks. So
Three weeks. For
yeah,
what?
because I think the lockdown was 3 weeks.
Ah,
3 weeks. So I was alone, and I had some space outside to do some running. So, but yeah, that was a very difficult time because being alone for 3 weeks is not easy.
yeah. For some reason, COVID, like the COVID time, the lockdown time, and everything seems like a blurry to me, at least to me. I don't know to you
Yeah,
though. Yeah, but everything just passed by so quickly, and now we're just here celebrating New Year's in a big crowd.
yeah.
Yeah,
It doesn't feel the same for me. I remember back then it felt like a very long time, very, very
of
long time.
course, by yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah, I actually master my game like making more friends online during that time, so
uh,
it's not too bad.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like now that I look back on it, I think I could have used that time a bit more wisely to really try and gain something, either if that's like learning something or yeah.
Yeah, it does affect us emotionally though. You gotta be like emotionally strong to just like, okay, I'm by myself now. I gotta like think through my life and start doing something new or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course, because like these experiences are just gonna make me and make others stronger. So it's very important. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it does. It does. It's actually turned me from 0 to 180 degrees. Like
yeah.
totally different.
I think we're all different people after COVID.
Yes, yes. All of my high school friends can't even recognize me anymore. They're just like, "Who are you?" And it's like,
Yeah.
"Me, still here." Okay, let's move on. Okay. Is there any team that you kind of like aware of and not want to play with or against with in the League Cup?
No, I don't have that mentality. I just see every
Just
team is like an opponent, and yeah,
mm-hmm.
we
If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. At least we try our best.
yeah.
Yeah,
There's no team like yeah. I wouldn't say
yeah.
that.
But is there anyone that you kind of like look out for? Like, let's just put it this way: is there anyone you're excited to play with, against, with?
Mm, no, not not really. I think the uh, every match and every opponent, I've got the same like mentality, which is to win. So I don't really see and like yeah, I don't really have one team that I'm more excited to play against. It's just I see it as like an opponent, and we have to win. So
Mhm. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's also like kind of like personal-ish. Yeah,
yeah,
because you're like, yeah, because you're like, I'm excited to play with this guy. What you mean you're holding grudges since who knows when?
yeah. But for me, I've never had that. So
Okay, it happens. Okay. On a personal level, what would you like to achieve in your football career?
so one of my biggest goals, especially when I was living in New Zealand, was to play overseas. So right now I'm playing in Cambodia, which is very yeah, I'm very happy about that. Also, I would like to play elsewhere in the future when I'm ready. I'm not. I know that like now and the next couple 2 to 3 years, I just need to build my base. But I would like to play overseas somewhere else. But also the biggest thing is playing for the national team because it's my country and I have a lot of
Oh
pride for
yeah,
Cambodia.
yeah. For some reason, sometimes I got caught up by the looks, and yeah, you're also part of Cambodians.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyway, do you get it a lot where people would just know that you're Cambodian, or they
no,
just
no, actually, like if someone already doesn't know that I'm a footballer here and they already don't know that I'm half Khmer, they just see me as foreigner, which I don't blame them because I don't look Khmer at all.
yeah. Barang?
They just yeah,
Yeah.
they just say like, oh, you look barang or
Yeah, all the time. Barang in Khmer is like French. No, in English is French. We
yeah,
call everyone Barang.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody thinks I'm
as in
barang.
foreigners.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyway, which stadium do you like to play in? Like, which one is your favorite?
It'd have to be Naga World Stadium, Gompong Spoo Stadium.
Wait, have you been to Angkor Tiger Stadium yet?
I have, but I've never played in there.
Oh
But it's
yeah,
a really nice stadium.
yeah. It actually is, and Like a lot of people like the Hanuman Stadium, the 𝗕𝗘𝗟𝗟𝗓 Stadium, was because there was a lot of people like go there every games. Like a lot, a lot. Like the stadium fills with people cheering, shouting. Oh my god, it's exciting. That takes me back in time. And it
Yeah,
soon's gonna start again, and I'm so
yeah,
excited.
yeah. It's a great stadium, and the fan base there is really good. So the game
Hmm.
matches there will be really good.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be seeing you around when you pop by Siem Reap then
Yeah,
for the
come on,
games.
of
Hmm.
course.
Yeah. All right. So we're done with the serious questions. Back to the fun questions.
Yeah,
We'll see whether Mr. Slider got us like the fun, actual fun questions or not. Okay. So who is your best friend in football?
it's hard to just pick one because I've met so many great people recently over the past 6 months while I was at 𝗕𝗘𝗟𝗏. I was really close with Marco Ivanovic. I don't know if
Oh,
you know.
yes. Yes,
Yeah,
yes. There's only a
we
few foreigners there, so.
yeah, yeah. Well, over there I also was also close with Moto, but yeah, I mean I've got a lot of friends at 𝗕𝗘𝗟𝗏 like 𝗕𝗘𝗟𝗏𝗏, Sakari.
Ah,
Yeah, and I've
yeah.
got a lot of friends, but over the past 6 months, yeah, I've been spending a lot of time with Marco and Moto. They're very great people.
That's nice. And they're gonna be like happy tears to tears if they heard that. You make it sound so genuine.
Yeah,
Okay. Who's the funniest player in Naga world?
funniest player in Naga world. That's a very hard question because they're all pretty funny. I can't pick one.
No. The funniest, like yes.
Oh, I actually can't pick one. They're all really funny.
Ah, damn. Then who's the shyest?
The shyest. I don't know. Maybe in a few months I can tell you, but now it's too early.
Yeah, yeah. I know who, but I'm not saying it.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's the best dressed in
The
Naga
best,
world? Yes.
I've only just come to Nagawa, so I've only seen players wearing their training uniforms, not their own clothes. But
Aww.
uh, at my old club, back at 𝗕𝗘𝗟𝗏, it have to be Zazai.
Zazai.
He was
We don't
very
talk
well
about
dressed.
him. We don't talk about him. He's like the swagger.
Yeah,
Yeah. You
he's
got
well
them
dressed.
swaggers. Mm-hmm. It's always the black hair guys. Always tend to have the best swaggers, like black hair guy foreigners. Don't mind
Yeah,
me. Yeah. Anyway, who has the best haircut styles in Naga world?
Nagawa.
Doesn't have to be hairstyle. It's just like who changed your hair colors and hairstyle most of the time.
Uh, we have one player. There's one player in Nagawa who's got a good haircut. Christian, I don't know if you know him. He's got a
Christian.
very good haircut.
Oh, you should ask him for his barber number.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have like this boots thing? Like what kind of like football boots? Like how would I say it? Like for me specifically, I got some of my jewelries at like my lucky jewelry. Yeah. How about you? Like do you have your lucky boots or something?
No, no, I don't, and also I don't like to. Mm, I don't like to have like a lucky pair of things, like whether that's boots or something like that.
You like to think of it equally. Yeah, you
Yeah,
got this
'cause-
amount of respect. You got this amount of respect. Let's wear you guys together.
yeah, because I don't want to put like conditions on myself, like, oh, if I don't have these pair of boots, then I can't do this. if I don't have that, I can't do this.
Depends on days too.
Yeah.
It's just happened where you just like wear that jewelry and your day is more luckier ish.
Oh, actually, I have one necklace. This one, I don't know if you can see it. It's a cross because I'm Catholic, so
Yeah.
like I always have that on me.
Ah, that's like yeah. We all have something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got
This is probably the thing that's like my
with you all the time.
yeah.
Yeah. It happens. Yeah. They said that's the best type of people, you know? Like the people that wear something, and you never seen them take it off no matter what. How would I
Yeah.
say it?
But
Ah there's like an actual meaning behind of it, but I kinda like at the tip of my tongue so I couldn't tell. Like but if you see that type of people, you just like you know that they're good people.
yeah, I've
For
never
some
thought of
reason. It's just that. No, it's just that. I saw it from TikTok actually.
I've never thought of it that way, but yeah, interesting.
Yeah, yeah, but there's like a meaning, an actual meaning of it. Like if you were to hear the meanings of it, then you will understand it. I just don't remember the meaning of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not too sure as well.
hmm I'll get back at you when I got it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we asked about this once. Let's do it again. So, how do you spend your time outside of football?
Um, just doing things that I can gain some knowledge of. Like I'm very into podcasts and reading books. Yeah, I think I already said that.
Yeah. How about the
Uh,
fun activities?
Fun activities. Well, I don't since playing football in Cambodia. I've never really done any like crazy activities, but I really like jet skiing and stuff like that.
Do you like cargo?
Car
Cart,
Go kart.
cart, go kart. Yeah.
I have done that before, but I haven't really had the time to do that.
I see one in Phnom Penh.
Yeah, maybe. I really like water parks as well. I know there's one in Phnom Penh, but I haven't been there. In New Zealand, I used to go to water parks.
Yeah. There's so many places to go to
Yeah,
when you're in Phnom Penh. But when I'm in Phnom Penh, I'm just like, where are we going? So and then I
yeah,
ended up napping the whole day instead of
yeah.
doing anything at all.
Yeah, I know. In Phnom Penh, there's almost like too much options to the point where I feel like paralyzed. I can't choose which one to do.
Exactly. Yeah. That sucks. You can it feels like you can stay there for like a whole year and didn't know a single place at all.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It sucks. Anyway then. Since I don't know a lot of place, I need a recommendation once I arrived.
Yeah, for sure.
For
I
sure.
can give you a recommendation.
Okay. So what's your favorite type of food? What's the best restaurant in Phnom Penh?
Um, See, this is the thing. I do you mean like what's my favorite like thing like for my favorite food for football or for like
I don't know,
enjoying?
just
Because
generally.
okay, so my favorite cuisine is probably Chinese. I really like
Spicy? That's
yeah,
spicy.
I really like spicy food. So yeah, Chinese, but um, I mean, usually on a day-to-day basis, I eat pretty simple foods like
My
foods
food?
like yeah, like example like I usually always have rice, meat, and
Mm.
vegetables like in one meal, and that's
Uh,
pretty like I pretty much stick to that almost every day because
I,
yeah
yeah, different from Bella. I work out just to eat, so I'm feeding
yeah
myself.
yeah
Yeah, but we'll be sure to avoid Greek food. Never
Yeah,
again.
Greek
Mhm.
food. Greek food's nice.
Yeah. No. No. I think there was some ingredients into it that's kind of like make me sick.
Yeah, might have been
Yeah.
bad.
Probably the ingredient. I'm pretty sure it's some kind of ingredient that I'm kind of like weak to it. Otherwise, everything are just perfecto.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Who is your celebrity crush?
celebrity crush.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Ooh, I see that smiles on
I
the
don't
corner.
I really don't know.
Oh no.
I don't really waste time crushing over celebrities because I know they don't know me and I'm not going to meet them, so it's a waste of time.
I see that smile in the corner of your mouth
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
You might have someone in mind. Come on.
Mm,
Maybe just blurted out a random name.
nah, I can't think of one.
Dua Lipa.
Nah, nah.
Megan Fox.
Nah.
Yeah, but yeah. Your crush.
I don't.
Celebrity crush.
I I don't have one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, thinking about it, like seeing this kind of reminded me of like my old self, but not anymore because like you said, you're never gonna meet them. They're never gonna know you. So
Yeah.
what's the point?
Yeah, that's a very idealistic way for me to think, but I try to be as realistic as possible. I'm not gonna meet those celebrities, so I'm not gonna waste time on things that I can't control. So
But you know, nothing is impossible.
yeah, nothing's possible, but we'll cross that path when it comes.
Yeah, yeah. One thing that I see though, like if you're crushing on a person, you try to like focus on yourself and work so hard that you become their manager
Yeah, I mean,
or like above them.
yeah,
And then they have to like they need you to
yeah,
work for them. So you have to meet each other every day.
yeah. Just focus on yourself first, build yourself up. And then,
Yeah. And then at the end you ended up like not interested in them anymore.
mm,
Hmm,
yeah,
so weird. Yeah. Let's just say, ladies and gentlemen, guys, focus on yourself before men or before women or whatever.
yeah,
All right.
definitely.
Do you have any tattoos or
No,
plans to have any?
uh, I don't have any now.
But
No, I don't have any. I don't have any plans to get them, but I'm not gonna rule that out. I've seen some tattoos where I think it's like really nice, like the play like a Catholic tattoos, like on a
yeah,
sleeve. I think that looks really nice, but I haven't had any plans to get them.
yeah, like Nick Taylor got behind this, like behind his bicep, like on his tricep, I think. It was like
Yeah,
a classic thing. It looks
yeah,
so good.
yeah, yeah. It looks
Yeah.
really good. I think I don't know. Yeah, I think Sambat
Oh,
from
like,
Visaka, he has some really nice tattoos as well.
mhm. I think you guys footballers goes to that one guy who did a tattoo, and he's super good.
Yeah, yeah I see
Yeah,
a lot
like
of people that go there.
yeah, like there was a phase where these firing people like Haber, Victor Blasco, and Connor, they went and have like a tattoo at the same time, and they
Yeah,
look wicked good.
yeah,
Yeah, some of them got
I,
like the cross thing
really,
on their arms, and it's like, damn,
yeah. The tattoos look
nice.
really nice.
Yeah, and it's also does look very painful.
Yeah, of course.
Mm. Are you a pain type of person?
A pain type
Uh,
of like
Yeah, like is it okay with pain or delicated or something?
uh yeah, I'd say I can handle some pain.
I hate pains. Although I do boxing, but
Yeah,
Pain is not my thing.
Yeah, I've had a lot of I've had a lot of injuries, so yeah, I think
Have like broken bones and everything.
Yeah, a few times, a couple times.
Yeah, because of football.
Most of them have been from football, but I had like a broken wrist, and that was when I was just at school. So
Wow.
yeah.
No, yeah, never had a broken bone and never plan to have one.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Gotta keep it delicate. Yeah. Anyway, so if you were an animal, what would you be? I asked this to a lot of people, and I think I'm gonna keep track of it all the time.
I'm not sure what it's called. Is it the Chinese zodiac? I'm born in the year of the goat, so I'd say the goat.
Oh yeah,
You know how
yeah.
you know how everyone has
Yeah,
like an animal.
a Chinese zodiac.
Yeah. So
Yes.
I'm
Yes,
born in
you're right.
2003, so
3.
that's goat. Yeah.
Yeah, the same as me.
Yeah.
But we're
So
bodies.
we're both goats.
Goats. So it's a goat. Why goat though? Because it's Chinese zodiac.
Yeah, I think so. Like my older brother is like born in the year of the dragon, so
That's my
my
brother.
little brother is the dog. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but is there any specific reason why you choose goats?
No.
Like other than the Chinese zodiac?
No specific reason. I'd like to say greatest of all time, but I think that's a bit too.
Hey, there's some people want to be a lion, want to be a dog, a panda.
Yeah, I'll have to have a think about that. I've never really thought about that.
Yeah. Take more times with it and let me know. Yeah. One thing that I know, and one thing that I'm pretty sure everyone knows, if I'm gonna be a animal, can you guess what would I be?
No clue.
That's too long. You're taking too long. It's a cat.
Yes. Sorry, cat, of course.
Yes. I'm disappointed.
Yeah. I see, because you post a lot of cat things about
I know,
cats.
right? And cats, like, you don't choose a cat chooses you.
Yeah.
That's one thing. And there's like sleep being cute and fluffy all the time, but at the same time they can catch the prey pretty easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they want to though.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not a cat person, so.
That is so mean. Saying that to a cat person.
Sorry, but it has to be said.
Okay, we're done. No, we still have a little bit more to do. Okay.
Yeah.
Next question. If you were not a footballer, what would you be?
I'd like to be running some sort of online business, or even being like that's one thing, but also being like a gym coach. I'd like to do that.
See, that's nice.
Yeah. But I mean, I could do that after my career, so.
Yeah.
Or I could even do that on top of my, like, in addition to my career, so.
Yeah, I got fooled by the pictures and the actual one. Like, you might look like this, but actual outside, them thick thighs. Is it inappropriate? But yeah, no, it's a footballer thing. Yeah.
Gym a lot, so yeah.
So good. I'm talking to this as a muscle addict, not in a pervert.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. How about after football? What will you do?
I would like to run some sort of online business, but it's kind of too. It's something I don't really have to think about right now because I'm 19. So.
Yeah, there's still more
But
time to go.
still a teenager, so I've still got a lot of time.
Yeah, yeah. Like a lot of footballers that have been interviewed, they'll always already start like something, but they're like in their 28, 29, 30. But yeah, they
Like,
always have these side hustles, and then
yeah,
football as the main one. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, of course. I'll definitely figure things out when I get like in a few years, but right now it's just football.
Take your time. I focus on a goal for now.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So our next move is quick fire. So do you know what quick fires is?
yeah, I do.
Yeah. Just answer everything without thinking when I name it. Yeah, quickly. You got a bunch of it. So
Yeah,
are you ready?
I guess
All right, let's get to it. Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
Browns or Starbucks?
Sorry,
Brown or Starbucks?
Brown.
Fish or chicken?
Chicken.
Cats or dog?
Dogs.
Tracksuit or suit?
Suit.
Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram.
Giving or receiving?
I think it's more fulfilling to give. So yeah, giving.
Calls or texts?
Text. I do not like. I don't like calls.
No.
I
iOS
hate
or
voice messages.
Android?
I
Huh?
don't like. I don't like sending voice messages as well. So
Do you like receive voice
yeah,
messages?
yeah.
Yeah, because
Receive
that's what I
fine.
do. I hate typing.
Receive is fine, but I don't like calling or voice messaging.
Mm. Yeah, a lot of people does not like it. I'm just like, whenever I text, there's always a typo. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna just do voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, iOS or Android?
iOS.
Forever iOS. Coffee or cocktails?
Coffee. I don't drink alcohol.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Wow. Superman or Batman? Or Robin Hood?
Batman. Yeah.
Batman. Why Batman?
Well, Superman, his powers are pretty much like it was given to him, so like he's always had it. But Batman, he doesn't have powers, but he's smart and he's
Yeah,
actually
they
like
got them
built.
gadgets.
Yeah, he's like built himself from the ground because he's had a pretty hard life. Like I don't know if you've seen it, but yeah, I really like Batman.
Seen some of
I've
it.
got more respect for Batman than Superman. So
Seems like you love it. Okay,
yeah,
singing or dancing?
neither.
Come on.
Neither.
Really?
Yeah. If I had to choose, probably singing.
We should we should
But
we
I
should
can't.
have like Kingdom of Football should have this dare game where you can't say no.
Okay. If I had to choose, singing.
Singing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Um yeah. Yeah. Now that we ended up the quick fires ended. The quick fire has ended. Yeah, about giving or receiving, giving more. I do both.
I think giving, like, you feel more. I'd say you feel more happy about giving rather than receiving. Like both are nice, but of course, I'd say giving is better.
Giving is better. Oh yeah, giving is nice. Like the joy that you see on their face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
Imagine it in reversed. The joy
Yeah,
they see on your face,
yeah,
or just the joy itself after receiving.
yeah. Because
Yeah.
I mean, if you give something to someone else and
Just
they're
don't expect.
yeah, and not expecting it back, they're probably gonna do the same. They're gonna give something to another person, and it's gonna go around, and that's a good thing.
A beautiful life it is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're reaching the end. Aaron said not to do like too much, and we almost close to 1 hour. Yeah. Anyway, so do you have any advice for the younger players?
Yeah, I'd say work hard and focus on the right things. Like, don't be too distracted and just focus on. Of course, you can have fun, but just focus on your football and try and be as disciplined as possible with your diet and and your training schedules. Make sure you definitely do your gym work, because you don't want to get injuries, and also it'll help you on the field. And yeah, stay positive, because a career as a footballer is going to go up and down a lot. You're going to have very high highs, but very low lows.
Mm-hmm.
So it's important to be level-headed in both situations. You don't want to be like, have some example, you have some success, like you get selected for a team, and then you don't want to be like over the moon too much. You don't want to be thinking, oh, I achieved this, you don't want to be like too like over the
too
top.
Much. Yes.
Yeah, and then also in reverse, when you're in your lows, you don't want to be too down. You got to have like a middle point. You want to stay level-headed.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing I've had to learn.
Yeah, the strong mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah. To just not let anything bother you because
And
of.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, go on.
Also, one other thing is you have to be pretty thick-skinned, because throughout, even when I was a little kid, like my teachers and some people in my class would like, when I said like I wanted to be a footballer, they'd like laugh. And also my teachers they asked me, they're like, would you want to, what do you want to do like when you're older? I said I want to be a footballer, and they kind of just like say like, oh yeah, but what's the chances of that? Like, you should focus on something else, like a real job. But
Yeah. People.
Yeah, like even I'm definitely not going to say names, but yeah, like a lot of people said like, oh, you can't do that. You can't become a footballer. Like, it's a waste of time. But then, yeah, here I am. So
Yeah, people wouldn't believe you until you like succeed on it. So most of the time you just like zip it, don't tell anyone, and do your own thing until you just succeed, and there you go.
Yeah, being thick-skinned, that's very, very important. You have to have like an iron mind. Like, people are gonna, even if people say negative things about you, you just gotta stand strong to who you are. So
success is the best revenge.
Yeah.
But being thick-skinned, or in another way you call it like the strong mentality, where you just don't like, it's always the mind, we control our own mind. That's the real thing. So for an example, there's like two people, the same dad. One of them is a beggar and one of them is a millionaire. So their dad are abusive and alcoholic. So there's a reporter go and ask the beggar, like, why are you like this? Like, why are you poor or whatever? And then he said, well, because I have an abusive and an alcoholic dad.
Yeah,
and then you see that a lot of people see that.
I saw that, and that's sorry, I'm explaining a lot,
No,
but
come on.
that also adds on to something else, like what I said about being disciplined and stuff. When I was in high school, I was in an environment, like my school was it had a big drinking, and there was like a big drinking and drug culture.
Yeah, that phase.
But
yes.
I've always been I've always been really like disciplined and very focused on my football. While I was in high school, I've always been peer pressured to do drugs and do drinking, but I never gave into the peer pressure, and that's another important thing. You just gotta like know what you want, and you gotta focus on it, because a lot of the people
Yeah.
like it feels like yesterday a lot of people were pressuring me into taking drugs and like following down their path of like doing bad things, but I always stood strong to who I was, and I never let that affect me. And then
Yeah.
I look at where some of those are, and they're just still doing drugs and drinking. So that's one big thing.
Still living their parents, using their money. Such a
Yeah,
waste of time.
yeah, and
Yeah.
those are the same people who said like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that.
Always. If they can't do it, then they're trying to kind of like bring you down
Yeah,
to be on the same level as them
yeah.
or worst. Yeah, that's how life is. Aaron, why do you join the Naga World Club?
So I spent 2 years at Bunket, and also I had my loan with 𝗕𝗘𝗟𝗏𝗡. So I really wanted to experience playing in a new club, and I thought Naga World was a really good place to experience new things. So I chose Naga World, and I'm really happy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's the best to just like try new things out.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
and also I've heard from friends that Naga World is a very great place, very professional setup, with very good coaches.
Yeah. Hey, everything is always exciting with new places and different experience, different everything. So learn from it. Yeah,
Yeah,
take it. Take it while you can. Take it. Take whatever you can take.
yeah,
Uh, yeah. When I talk about that, there was someone who said this to me, like, you always gonna be using another people. You might feel bad, like, oh, you're using them, but no, don't feel bad because they are in a good use. They can be
yeah,
used. Like so they are not worthless.
yeah. I
I mean,
agree
they
with
have
you.
their own words in their way, but at the same time, they could be used, so they're like worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
I don't know where that's come from. It's just like in my mind, and I feel like it's needed to be said. Yeah, it's the mentality. It's like, oh, they're using me, or ooh, they're using me. See?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always on the mind. You gotta control it. You gotta put it in a positive space. You gotta like at the end of the day, there's only you and yourself and your own mind. So make your mind the positive place, the calm place, the peaceful place to live in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely agree.
Oh my God. Future, will you want to marry my girlfriend or dot dot dot?
Uh,
Mr.
I don't
Typhoon,
really.
he's only 19.
Yeah, first of all, I'm only 19. And second, I don't really like. So, was that person saying a Khmer or like a foreigner? Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, yeah, probably.
I don't really like to think about like, uh,
The race,
this like she has to be Khmer or she has to be like a foreigner. It's more like the person.
the
I don't
vibes.
really. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's about the person. So
Yeah, you hear that, Mr. Typhoon? It's the vibes match. The vibes match.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But 19. Mary.
Oh, marry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. To get married, it's the same. It's the same thing. It's just the person.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Anyway, okay, enough questions from me. Do you have any questions for me? or does the fans have any questions? One sec. ចឹងបងប្អូន you get to you ជាទីគោរព yeah បងប្អូនណាមានសំណួរចង់សួរអាចសួរបានណាដឹងអត់ yeah សួរជាខ្មែរមកបែរឡាបកប្រាឲ្យ yeah មុននឹងយើងបញ្ចប់ការ live ហ្នឹង អូខេចឹងលឿនៗតិចមកទុកឲ្យពេល1នាទី2នាទីទៀត okay yeah I'm just waiting for the fans to just leave out some comments perhaps maybe yeah most of the time it's like because it's a school day. Yeah, so a lot of people are still stuck in school. I think they're just out until now. That's why most of the time we just do it in the nighttime. But yeah, there's a lot of like the schedules are super tight for everybody. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, like I said, I already done my questions with you. Do you have any questions for me instead? Or to the fans that I can ask them?
I don't have any questions right now.
Right now. Okay. It happens. Putting you on the spot. Oh, talking about questions. What's the best advice you've ever received?
Best advice you've ever received? That's a very...
I know.
Very, very difficult one to answer. I'll have to think about that. Maybe... There's one... I don't know about the best because there's been a lot of advice, but so when I was with the under 23s one time, I had COVID, so I couldn't play. So I was like in a quarantine facility for a few weeks. So the coach, Honda, when the camp finished and I was like checking out of the hotel, he was also checking out. So I asked him, I said, Coach, when you've had difficult times, what did you tell yourself? And he said, I don't like to overthink. I just focus on my basic principles and improve them step by step. And I think that's really good because, like, in difficult times, you should just focus on one thing and improve it, not like think about like all these other things and like. Yeah. You want to stay very, very focused to one thing and improving it.
Yeah. It's like for short is you can do anything, but not everything. Yeah. You can do anything one by one, but not all of these things at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like there's more advice, but I just can't pinpoint it right now.
Yeah. So the advice that you're telling yourself, like
even things that like I've heard from like other people as well, not just from myself. I just can't think of one right now.
Yeah, that question's a lot of answers, like a lot of reactions I got back is like you, because it's kind of like putting you on a spot, but at the same time, it's pretty interesting though. Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, so we got a few questions. What's your biggest goal in football career?
Like what I want to achieve in the future, or
and in football career exactly. Mainly.
I'd want to play for the national team and also play overseas somewhere else. Yeah. I how do I say it? Leaving New Zealand to come to Cambodia, that's like always, it's kind of like always something I want to do. I've always wanted to put myself in somewhat uncomfortable like
Getting out of the comfort zone.
yeah. I want to get out of my comfort zone. So like Cambodia is completely different to New Zealand, and I'm sure other countries are completely different to Cambodia. But I've always wanted to travel, and I've always wanted to put myself outside of my comfort zone and experience new things. But yeah, so even like I mean, I could, depending on well, I feel like I can travel. I could travel to and stay in many different countries, whether that's I don't know, somewhere in Asia, Europe, Middle East, anywhere. Like not just for football as well, just in general. I think I could live like in a lot of places.
Hey,
In a lot
that's
of
life.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, some people like their comfort zone, but there's these some people who I am also included, likes to put myself out there in the
Yeah.
spot outside of the comfort zone and just like, well, that seems hard. I
Yeah.
don't think I can do it, but what could go wrong if I do it?
Yeah, but that goes back to my like one of my core tenets is like improving. So am I gonna improve? Am I gonna improve staying in my comfort zone? Would I have improved staying in New Zealand for the rest of my life? No. Going abroad is like the best decision I could have ever made. And so yeah, I continue to. That's like always what I think. Whether that's going somewhere else or going to a new club, it's just like, okay, I want to be outside of my comfort zone and I want to improve. So what's the next best possible
Good
decision?
offer.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like one saying in Cambodia where there's like a frog who's in a well. And, you know, the well is round and you only see a certain amount of sky. Yeah. So
Yeah.
they just the frog just thought that that was his world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's just surrounded in your space. Yeah. And it goes in rotation and everything. And then when the frog jump out of the well and he sees this super big skies around him, and he's just like, damn, I never know that these outside are this beautiful, and I never know that these there are like so big that there's more places to explore. You know, like keep walking, and they're seeing new things, new food, new species, and yeah, that's how you enjoy life.
Yeah, definitely. That's a great quote to. Yeah, that's great.
You gotta put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Never knows. Take that opportunity and just like rock it. Even though you're gonna do like bad at it, but who cares? At least you're doing it and putting your all into it.
Yeah. You either achieve what you want or you gain experience from it. So that's how I've always thought like that.
Yeah. The worst part is that you're not doing anything at all. That's the bad one. Like failure is better than not doing it.
100%.
Yeah. Now I feel like this is low-key like podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so there's a fan who was asking you, like, where do you live now? Phnom Penh, baby girl.
Yeah, I live in Phnom Penh, but I prefer not to say where exactly.
Of course, no.
I don't want people knocking on my door. So.
Okay. Which club do you want to join in the future? I'm leaving this to you.
In the future, it'd be definitely somewhere like overseas. I can't say just one but my biggest goal is to play overseas. So there's no specific club.
Yeah. It happens. Yeah, we just have to see. Like, you just focus on yourself for now, and whatever opportunity was given to you, just take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. Since this, like, there's actually something wrong. with the stream today, but everything's going good. Thank you, Aaron. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you for managing your time with us. Thank you for sparing some of your time, precious time. Yeah, and since you don't have any questions for Bella,
Sorry.
no,
Next, surely.
huh?
Next time I'll have
Next
some
time.
more questions.
Oh, I got one more request. Can you say something in Khmer? Come on.
Uh, depend what
Like for the ending
what
part. Thank you and goodbye, everybody.
uh there's on my Naga World video I had to say something, but I could just say it again. But it's really basic. Just ខ្ញុំអរុនខ្ញុំជាកីឡាកររបស់ Club Naga World FC. But yeah,
Yeah. Hi.
yeah, right, yeah,
How about you? Strong football, love football, something, something.
yeah, yeah. ខ្ញុំ
Come
ចូលចិត្ត
on.
បាល់ចូលចិត្តលេងបាល់ទាត់ខ្ញុំខ្ញុំចូលចិត្តប្រទេសខ្មែរ Yeah,
Good. ខ្ញុំចូលចិត្តអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នា
yeah. You like everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
say it. ស្រឡាញ់អ្នក
ខ្ញុំ
ទាំងអ
ចូល
ស់គ្នា
អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នា Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All my fans can die happy now.
I can understand like some things, but I can't really
Say it.
yeah, I can't really say it.
Hmm. But that's oh sorry. Yeah, that takes some time, like a lot of time. It's pretty hard to learn Khmer though. Yeah.
But yeah, surely in the future I'll be fluent. So
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. See you soon in Naga World Stadium from a fan.
yeah, see you soon.
See you soon. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you for staying with us until now. Thank you for supporting Kingdom of Football. Thank you for supporting our handsome guy, Limarun. Arun. Yes. And yeah, thank you for your time. Thank you again, Arun. Yes, thank you for your
Thank you,
time. Thank
thank
you
you so.
for all of these things that you're sharing with us. It's pretty good. Yeah. And yeah, I think that's all. Guys, don't forget to go like the page. Yes. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Yeah. Go and give us a follow and like and share. Don't forget to do that. And yeah, me and Aaron. Bye bye everyone.
Okay, thank you.